What is driving this bump? Is it all Facebook?
Hi, Emily. It's good to see you again. Thanks for having me. I think part of it is definitely Facebook's Libra announcement, but I think there are also, Bitcoin was rising before the announcement. There are a lot of reasons for that, fundamentally, and also sentiment. So I think that Libra definitely had a big part in education, media, 2 billion users on Facebook, having an on-ramp onto learning about crypto. And I think that's a big part of it.
So how optimistic are you about what Facebook unveiled and whether that can help or really bring the industry into the mainstream?
I think that what they announced was a centralized version of a stablecoin, and it's backed by a basket of government bonds and currencies. And so it's really more of a payment mechanism to compete with like PayPal or Venmo or a similar to WeChat or Alipay. And I think that the purists will say it's not really a cryptocurrency, so to speak, because it's not decentralized and it has other characteristics, not crypto characteristics. So I think that it will raise awareness. What I consider Libra is really the AOL moment here. If you think back to when we all onboarded onto the internet and we were in AOL chat rooms wondering what else we can do on the internet, I think that this is that moment, and it's a watershed moment.
That said, the House Financial Services panel planning to hold a hearing on Facebook's plans next month. Maxine Waters has already called for Facebook to stop working on Libra immediately. I mean, are you concerned about the blowback and that this Bitcoin bump could be another bubble?
I really think it's different this time, and this is not a Bitcoin bubble for a number of reasons. The unique characteristics of Bitcoin as a store of value and also as a payment mechanism, that narrative is emerging. Now 100,000 merchants accept Bitcoin, including Expedia, Microsoft, Whole Foods, and I think there's also tons of applications being built on top of it. For instance, in my book, WTF is Happening, Women Tech Founders on the Rise, I talk about Elizabeth Rosiello and BitPesa and what she's doing in remittances overseas in Africa. So I think that the unique characteristics of Bitcoin, as well as the institutional build-out that's occurred since the last bubble, in terms of custody, settlements, clearing, and also futures and derivatives, making this more of a sustainable rally than anything else.